Well, all right, here we go. Big Bucket of Chicken, episode 4, Kev. We made it.
4?
We made
That's
it to
awful.
episode 4.
That's excellent, man.
So we didn't record. Did we record last week?
We did not
because
you got a bad memory.
You got a. I've been doing drugs, so we didn't record last week. I wanted to do an actual. I know I messaged you about it. I did a test on YouTube. You can do like a YouTube live thing.
Yeah, I was gonna watch it, then I was like, nah.
It's just me talking for like 10 minutes.
That's
about,
what I thought. Yeah.
About nothing. I'm not. It's nothing specific. I just was like literally experimenting with YouTube and trying to figure out like how to do a YouTube live. Mm-hmm. And it's actually super easy. It used to be a lot harder. Like you had to have like all sorts of like weird. There you go. We're streaming stuff. Matt's our engineer. He's like, yeah, I can help you guys with that. Like, it's not hard now, but the only thing is like you have to be on the. I want to see if I can get you on your house. Like, if you ever want to do a YouTube live thing at like a random time
on my house,
like in your house.
Oh, I thought you meant like on the rooftop.
Yeah, on the rooftop.
Okay.
I want you to get up, Kev. I want you to climb. You look like a good climber.
I have a fear of heights actually now.
You have a fear of movement.
I'm a giant pussy.
You're
now.
a sloth.
It's awful.
I'm a pussy too.
I always was.
Yeah. All right. You want to talk about? I know we wanted to start the show in one direction, but we always go another direction. So we're going to talk about being a fucking pussy. So last night...
Can we say that anymore, by the way?
I don't care. I said it like 4 times already. So
okay.
We're already in it. We're too deep. So last night, I'm in my... I've been having trouble sleeping lately, so I've been up to like I'll be like, okay, it's 12:15. I'm going to go to bed in like half hour. And then all of a sudden I'm like, all right, it's 3:38. Should I just stay up? I'll get a bowl of cereal, and then we'll see. Oh, okay, it's 5:15. Okay, now I'm tired. Anyway. So
our lives really parallel each other, because I've been having trouble sleeping, too.
Yeah, it's really... Yeah, is that gay?
You want to just talk on the phone for 4 hours at night?
Hey, what are you doing? Nothing, just sitting up, hanging out, my feety pajamas.
Want to go for a ride?
Yeah. We used to do that in college, to get high and just drive around. Like,
we did, yeah.
Yeah, that was good times. Let's not talk about that, because that's illegal. Anyway, so... So I'm in my I have like a little walk-in, it's tiny walk-in closet, but it's big enough to like I have my desk. I turned it into like an actual like little office, and I'm in there. It's up against the like outside wall of my house. It's like it's far to the side of my house as you can go, and I'm in there and I turned my music off. I was listening to podcasts all day yesterday, so I'm just sitting in like silence, like vaping, and I'm like, I should go to sleep. And I hear, like, it sounds like someone's in my garage, which is underneath me. I'm like, what the fuck is that? And I hear, like, I'm like, oh, shit. Like, I think actually someone might be downstairs. And I'm listening a little longer, and I can hear it's the garbage pails. Like, I can hear them through the wall, and I'm on the second floor. I'm like, what the fuck?
What are you, like, Daredevil?
So, yeah, I'm like Daredevil. I do have spidey sense. So I realize it's the garbage pails. And lately, I'm sure a lot of people have probably been having the same issue. Because the raccoons like are about to hibernate soon, I'm assuming they're going crazy. Like I have mint. I don't know how many people have mint flavored, mint scented garbage bags. They keep like the squirrels and the raccoons out. The last couple of weeks, they don't give a fuck. I come out there, they're just gone through the garbage. So I hear all this noise. So I'm like, I got to go downstairs and like I got to just make sure it's like nothing in or like a person like rifling through my backyard. I go down, I turn the lights on, and it's dark. I turn on the lights in my backyard because I'm a scaredy cat. And where the garbage is, there's no fucking light, of course. And you just hear, it sounds like, no, not like that screaming that they do. It just sounds like there could be anywhere between 2 and like 47 raccoons going through my garbage pails. Like you actually just, all you hear is like they're just like fighting over like, I guess a diaper or something. I'm like, what the fuck?
They love diapers.
They eat them.
Especially if there's shit in it,
they love baby shit.
That's like genuine cuisine for them. It's awesome.
It's like finding a fucking.
I've actually declared war on raccoons in my backyard.
I don't want to kill them.
5 giant raccoons that live in my backyard.
Well, where you live, it's a little different. Like you're in the real rural area.
Yeah.
Like there's like turkeys and raccoons.
So what I do is I put a bait garbage bag out my back porch. And then they like constantly come up to it, and they like I don't know if they're just dumb or they're just assholes.
They don't care.
Yeah, they don't care. But I've been beating the shit out of these things with a broom, man.
Are you serious?
Oh, I've been getting them good, man. And I've been like yelling at them like they know what I'm talking about. They scurry up the tree too. You ever see them climb up a tree?
Yeah.
Holy shit, man!
No, like little bears.
Yeah.
But the best part is you're like yelling at him. They're like just up in the tree. Like as soon as he closes that door.
But the
I'm
worst
right
part
back
is
in
it is 2:30 in the morning. So if I have neighbors, they officially know that I'm an asshole. Like I'm like, come back now! Like I'm really like yelling like grandiose like gladiator things with my fucking half.
Are you not entertained?
Yeah. so
I didn't do it. But moral of the story is, and I guess the end of the story, I did nothing. I knew it was happening. I was like, I'm not going out there. Because I am actually afraid. Like I know raccoons are.
Well, they have razor sharp claws.
Yeah, they're not like little pussies, but they're not going to.
See how fast they open garbage cans?
They're not going to fuck. They're not going to fuck with me, but
they will. They will if they feel that they're threatened.
Sure. So that's part of my reason why I didn't go over there. But also, I just feel like I'm going to open like my side gate, like out of my backyard, and like it leads to the garbage area, and just raccoons are going to just come on my eyeballs. Like,
yeah, that's the thing is that when they jump at you, you could do nothing.
I can't.
Do you have that fear that they're gonna like suck your face, like
just
like they're gonna? You have to like really like struggle
to like on your throat.
You're like trying to rip the raccoon off. His claws are hanging onto your ears,
into my skull.
Your ears are
Bill
getting
Burr
ripped
talks
off.
about it. Bill Burr talks about it. I'm sure people have heard Bill Burr talk about like how like people talk all this shit about like what I would do and what I wouldn't do. He's like, if a squirrel in a park just started running at you, before you can even process like, hey, is that a mouse? Is that mechanical? It would, like taking chunks out of your ear, you would get fucked up from a squirrel because we're just not like as in one with nature or whatever. Anyway, that happened to me last night. I was from not sleeping, and I just was like, I'm a bitch. Like I should have went over there and just like, get out of here. And I was like, they're fine. They're cleaning up tomorrow. And all right, so I did want to start the show. Last week we did talk about your huge cheese dream. Pizza Hut made the Cheez-It. What is it called? It's called the Pizza.
It's called the Cheez-It Pizza.
Cheez-It Pizza. So my plan for today was I was going to go to Pizza Hut, get them, bring them here, and we're going to do like hey, let's eat them and see like how good or bad they are. Now, most of the Pizza Huts around here, for those of you guys who live on the island, they're like Pizza Hut Express,
right?
Like the Taco Bell pizza,
which is just a awful representation.
Yeah,
what Pizza Hut really can offer you.
Well, I don't think Pizza Hut's all that great, but Pizza Hut Express is just like, hey, we have 2 round discs, we have breadsticks, and we have a Coke, which is pretty much Taco Bell Coke. It's the same fucking Coke. So I go there, I go to the drive-thru, I see I forgot that the Taco Bell in my house has Pizza Hut, and I go, hey, you guys have that the Cheez-It pizza? And it wasn't just like, he didn't give me like no, sir, that's only at he was like, oh no, we don't have that. And I was like, all right, bye. Like,
do you think he's like had to answer that question like multiple times?
He might have, because like
no, sir, not at the Express.
They haven't made it this far yet. You have to go to an actual Pizza Hut,
right?
Like I felt like I was.
It's like your Pizza Hut's in a Target.
Yeah,
stop.
Your Pizza Hut's in the Taco Bell.
Yeah.
Like, it's not like... See, in a Target, it's like, oh, you're in a nice store with a structure. Like, no, you're just a refrigerator inside a Taco Bell. It's not like there's, like, one Pizza Hut guy back there waiting, like, as soon as someone wants pizza to get to work. Like,
when I think about Pizza Hut Express, I think of the airport a lot.
Like, or like Penn Station or something like that.
Or Penn Station, right, yeah.
The Taco Bell Express.
Yeah.
It's like, what are you going to get? It's like, we only have 3 things. They're all been cooking all day. Good luck. It's 4 a.m. You got yesterday's food. So here you go.
I'm surprised they just like don't make you heat it up now. Like, listen, like we made it for you. Fucking go and find some way to heat it up.
Just give you a cold burrito, and the microwave's over there.
Yeah,
line to the microwave.
No, this microwave is for employees only. That'd be awesome, right?
That's an employee microwave. Take your food somewhere else. Like go in the tracks and ignite the third rail. So you're like, I got a bean crunch burrito, but yeah, I couldn't get it. So and I felt ashamed that I asked for it. Oh no.
Well, you should feel ashamed.
I feel like I asked.
I feel like that really like that Pizza Hut fat shamed us. Like that's why they came out with that.
I did feel fat shamed.
I told you like the grandiose statements about no one thought of this, but we did. That's how they did it.
You actually it doesn't sound so crazy now because of what you read last time.
See, maybe he was just projecting like how the Pizza Hut Corporation thinks that. When people actually want it now, like they're like, oh, you want it, pal? Oh, I thought you never thought of it before. Guess that's why we're here. Like, that's kind of how it was.
There's only one location every 30-mile radius that has it. It's like, you got to find it. Did you get the golden ticket? No, you can't have any.
Do you think cheese is being affected by this big milk shortage that's going on?
I mean, I assume so because that's a good point. Like maybe because the milk shortage.
Did you hear about this, guys? There's a milk shortage.
Milk shortage. Well, you were telling me about it before, that? But I heard about something
By
different.
the way, never went to a store and not have been able to buy milk. But apparently there's some big drought going on.
Well, are you sure it's a milk shortage? Like they're actually short on milk?
Yeah.
Is it because of... See...
It's just because the cows have been getting sick. Because of like... It's just like the crops have been failing. Like there's not enough food for them. But it's also, I guess, the cost have really raised to, do all this stuff.
Because I remember a few months ago I read that they were throwing hundreds of thousands, if not millions, of gallons of milk away because people like me I don't drink milk, so I drink almond milk.
Right.
And almond milk and like cashew milk and oat milk, and there's like 1,000 different
How do you milk a cashew? Do you know how to do that?
do cashews have teats?
Can you milk an almond?
Like that, yeah. You got to do
See,
each
that's
one.
what I don't like is all these fucking things that come out now. I know I'm
Tell
gonna
me.
no, because you're just like
I
with
don't
your,
like-
with
you're
your look,
blaming
I got all
me.
the list here too, like cashew milk, soy milk,
Yeah.
almond milk, coconut milk, hemp milk,
Hemp milk's good.
oat milk,
Oat milk's good.
pea milk.
I haven't had
Pea
milk.
the vegetable, not like your piss.
No, I'll make you some pea milk. Yeah, what's this, Mom? It's pea milk. Have some.
Does
Mom's been
this
drinking.
come from an animal though? Like that's what I want to know. Because what the fuck? I get it. Like there's all these different things, but where's my animal that you're getting?
Is that
this
real?
from?
Did you really pull pea milk? I've
There's
never
fucking
seen
pea
I know
milk,
they make
man.
pea protein and stuff like that.
Yeah,
But pea milk.
Yeah, it's fucking pea milk, man.
'Cause
You're making a face.
well, cashew milk makes sense. Cashews are fatty, so if like you soak them in water and even like maybe grind them up a little bit, like you get like a nice milk. You know.
See, it was funny.
Milky-
You were
a nice milk.
you were talking to me about this, and I was like, "There's no. What are you talking about? That's like some niche bullshit thing." And it was funny. We were at the bar, and then like the bartender was like, "Nope, it's for real." Like she actually was like agree. She was like listen to our conversation and agree with you. I didn't even know about this.
Oh,
that
so
there
at the
was
bar
so
talking
many
about,
alternatives.
Talking about the milk shortage at the bar.
I didn't realize like that these fucking cows are getting like their asses kicked.
Well, they are. Look, as you know,
I mean, I did realize it, but
Just didn't care.
Did I care?
No,
not
of course
really.
not. I get it.
but now I do because now I read about it online.
Mike, the blogger, told me about it. All right, so I am like, in and out of the vegan world. Like I'm like, okay, I don't eat milk, drink milk, but if I'm drunk, as you saw at my Halloween party on Saturday night, like I don't eat cheese. As soon as I'm wasted, I'm like, are those microwave pizza?
Go ahead, Guru. Tell them what's in milk.
Well, the thing about milk that I guess is, all right, there's
I don't know how to say this.
I mean, and people know it's not like it's common knowledge.
I didn't know this.
There's blood and pus in most milk, and I just read online that there's like
and there's an allowed amount
FDA
of pus in milk,
allows
right?
750 million
Jesus.
pus cells per liter. So per gallon, it's like
Jesus,
millions
man.
of hundred billions of pus cells. Which, how big's a pus cell?
Do you
But
think
still.
if that was listed on the nutrition facts that people would not drink milk?
Yeah, I do think that.
Really?
I feel like and again, I'm not an activist. I'm not going.
I want to know the actual number of pus and blood
think-
that's in my milk, though.
People care less about the amount of pus that's in the milk to what it looks like. I guarantee, even after they pasteurize the milk,
Well, you said that's to get the white.
it's
color,
like
right?
pink. Well, they pasteurize milk to take the bacteria and bullshit out. They boil it. Pasteurization's been around for like over 100 years,
Yeah.
but that's for like the bacteria and stuff like that. But what's happening now is I imagine the milk, a good percentage of it, not all of it, towards the end of because like I said, they keep the female cow milking till she dies, essentially, which is terrible. But like I said, most people don't give a shit. They just put their half and half.
Well, do you care about cows' feelings?
I don't care.
Have you ever written a letter to a cow? Do you ever like gotten like not sexually attracted to a cow?
I've been
but like
sexually
more
attracted to
like
a cow.
you sparked up some type of a bond, type of
bond?
friendship. Maybe you were interning one summer at like I don't know, like Farmer John's farm. out east.
So anyway, what I was going to say was that the milk is guaranteed. It's like pink or reddish,
But they
so they
call-
got to bleach that out.
Right.
They don't like that pasteurization doesn't.
So pretty much you're saying is that if they didn't do the pasteurization
Or
no one would
bleaching,
drink
probably.
milk because it just looked like fucking pink
It
shit.
would look like an abortion.
Oh, God.
It's like here, kids, clump, 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 clump. You know, it just would look terrible.
Well, I want to let you know. So, I'm starting to really feel feelings again, like for the first time in a long time.
Oh,
after
Kev.
reading the American Humane Society's descriptions of cows. So I just want to read this. I'm going to say it in a really like dramatic voice.
Condescending.
And I'll let you read the PETA one, okay?
I'll read the PETA
So the
one.
American Humane Society, it says cows are social, complex animals. Cows bond closely with their herd and have the ability to nurture friendships. They can anticipate the future and experience pain, fear, and anxiety, which makes the abuses of factory farms all the more cruel.
Oh God.
We like to imagine cows grazing on rolling green pastures, but most of the estimated 9 million dairy cows in the U.S. are confined either indoors or in dirt feedlots without a blade of grass. And veal calves live their lives tethered or chained by the neck in tiny crates where they can barely move. That's very sad. So let's
true,
go
though.
back to anticipating the future.
Yeah, I like that.
Think about that. So the cow knows what's going on.
Well,
So if you put that cow in that fucking thing,
yeah,
he knows what's next.
Yep.
That's what this is saying.
They don't just like walk in like people think they just like kind of push them and like what's going on here and they cut their head off. It's like the cow is fighting.
See,
it doesn't.
I did not know that.
But
They're not milking the cow and then cutting their head off. Just keep that in mind.
Well, they milk the cow till
dairy
till it
cows
can't be
and
milked anymore,
cows
and
to
then
be
they cut
killed
its head off.
No,
Yeah.
the dairy cows are just.
Yeah, until they're
I think
too
they
sick.
split them up here.
Until they're really sick and full of cancer and death, and they chop it up and then give that to you in the form of a burger. So there you go, people. Have fun with your fucking cancer burgers.
But meanwhile, we didn't even know this, but these cows are spent most of their time nurturing friendships.
Nurturing friendship. Well, I get what they mean. Like they can anticipate the future as far as like they're like a sentient being.
Do you think they could predict like the next president?
When
or
you say
something
something like that, it's like
can you predict the next president?
It's like Scruffy. What's going on? It's like something's coming. The ice is gonna break.
Cuddly.
Like the Christopher Walken from what is that?
Oh, from the Dead Zone.
Dead Zone.
Yeah.
You grab
Johnny Smith.
You grab the cow. The cow's like, oh god. So I'm gonna read the PETA one now. Before I read this, I don't even know what it says. I haven't pre-read this. I just want to say how I've been thinking about this a lot lately.
Well, like, about cows?
Just about like me in general, myself. I'm the worst kind of like person. Like as far as like, oh, I'm kind of like vegan. It's like, okay, well, do you care about the cows? Like, I don't really care about them, but I don't want to. If milk was never sold again and cheese was never sold again,
But you're
I'm fine.
doing it for health concerns.
Well,
like
partly.
You're trying to live a cleaner
But
lifestyle.
the truth is, when you
But
stop,
I don't think you give a shit about a cow.
when you stop eating dairy products, a lot of vegans say this when they go completely no dairy, no animal products whatsoever. And it did happen for a few months where you're not consuming any milk products, you're not consuming any dairy, you're not consuming any meat. I haven't had meat in almost 2.5 years now. You kind of do get sympathetic because you don't have those hormones in your body anymore.
If there was a studio audience, they would have applauded that statement right there.
I'm on The View right now. Anyway, so I'm going to read the PETA thing. But what I was saying is how I don't know what it is. I'm a non-participant of most things that people participate in. Like I don't have a thing. Like, well, you're a vegan. Did you ever? Yeah. No. Did you vote yesterday? No.
Let me
vote,
translate this for everybody at home. Lou identifies as semi-fat.
Semi-fat. So. That's my identification. It's I prefer the they them pronouns. Okay, let's see what PETA had to say. The hidden lives of cows. Cows are as diverse as cats, dogs, and humans. I can agree with that. Some are very quick learners. Not quick enough to get away from those butchers.
No, they're not that fast.
They're not that fast. While others are a little slower. Yeah. Those are the first ones.
So there are dumb cows out there. They don't have no fucking clue what's going on. Can we identify that?
Oh.
What if, like, I think I would make it easier.
I want to read this next sentence. Some are bold and adventurous, while others are shy and timid.
Say it again. Say it again.
Some are bold and adventurous, while others are shy and timid. Is this a Tinder profile for cows?
That's what I'm talking about.
I mean, it's true, but at the same time, it's like...
Who wrote this?
You're not helping, PETA. You're not helping.
Bold and adventurous. What do they go to the other side of the fence? Like, what do they do?
It's like, well, this cow over here is being milked, and this cow over here is writing a blog about cows. Some are friendly and considerate, while others are bossy and devious.
Okay, someone like spent time with cows and was writing this shit like.
On one hand, I get all that and agree with it. On the
So
other hand,
it's high school. So like you go to a farm, the cows are participating in some type of high school habitat.
There's like a hierarchy.
There's bossy cows, adventurous cows, diverse cows, all that fun shit.
Yeah.
I can't believe it, man. Like all this time, I was just like, all right, I love steak. I love milk. I don't really love milk. Sometimes I like milk. But all this time, I'm like, well, what if I'm drinking the milk of an adventurous cow that likes to, graze farther away than other people?
You say you don't
other
love milk,
cows
but you
do.
love cheese. We all, even I.
You love cheese.
I can't
That's what I'm
fight.
saying.
I can't fight the cheese. Milk, meat. I had a conversation the other day. I gave up meat in one day. There was no like hassle. There was no like, oh shit, I'm craving a sausage and I gotta. Nope. I stopped eating meat July of 2017, 16, and have not had one. Like I haven't snuck a piece. At this point, if I eat beef, I will get sick. So I can't even if I wanted to, but I don't want to. But dairy, I fight with.
I'll tell you something though. I know that you're taking a stand and you're
Taking
making your
stand.
life a lot better.
Big stands I'm taking.
But I just want to say, sponsors have been killing it lately.
Oh yeah,
and we got 2 new sponsors that we want to introduce today on the show.
Yeah, let's
Lou, tell them about the first sponsor that we have.
Well, this first sponsor that we got, this new couple from Brooklyn, they are hipsters. I would call them. Is hipster still a thing anymore?
Fucking yeah.
Yeah,
It
it is.
totally
All
is.
right,
It's
so-
not going away, pal.
So they contacted us and they were like, look, if you want something that isn't a taco wrapped in a taco, we got them. And we're going to give you guys all that free shit you want. Because again, we're not getting any money. We're being paid in food and sexual favors, just like the good old days that like Trump talks about, good old American stuff.
And that's why we're proud to announce that a new sponsor of the Big Bucket of Chicken is Bruce's American Style Street Tacos.
Style street taco. So it's 100% unauthentic street tacos. They want us to be very specific about that. The owner, Bruce Cunningham, and quote, when me and my girlfriend Stacy migrated from rural Oklahoma to Williamsburg, Brooklyn, we had one goal in mind: to completely ignore the 100+ years of the history of tacos. We forego all those shortcomings of the historical Mexican taco and try to give you something different. Whether it's not using a taco shell or not offering any meat or poultry options, we absolutely believe that you will forget what a taco was. As far as we're concerned, tacos didn't exist until we opened our restaurant last year.
That's bold.
And that's a bold statement.
That's bold, right?
That's a bold. But that's white privilege, and that's what they should have called the taco place, but it was taken. Like, there's so many white privilege.
Well, they got some other things they're doing there.
Yeah.
That's way more innovative than you've ever seen for a taco joint.
Yeah, Bruce also went on to say, he said, we offer no Spanish words on the menu, not even Tex Mex.
Wow.
Which isn't in Spanish, but
Yeah.
we didn't want to have the heart to tell him.
Some people think it's Spanish.
We didn't have the heart to tell
Some
him.
people do.
We're like, no bueno. And he's
I
like,
think
what? I'm like,
Trebek
nothing.
would accept that as an answer if it was a Jeopardy question.
Trebek.
Yeah.
What is Tex Mex?
Yeah, what is...
200. Well, is he still alive?
He's
Trebek?
alive, yeah.
Is he?
I digress. What else are they
Is that cold hearted? Anyway, there will be no pictures of people wearing sombreros on our walls, and we vow to never have the Mexican flag anywhere near our restaurant, which is again another statement.
See, it's weird because it's like, I think they're hipsters, but now they're starting to sound like conservative. I don't know.
Yeah, because
But I tell you what, though, I appreciate they're taking this taco thing over. Because I'm kind of sick of all this shit where it's like, oh, look, I'll fold it up in this shell and I'll put the same stuff I've been doing
meat
that's been
cheese.
delicious for 100 years. I'll fucking make it different. I like that.
I like
Bruce
that.
is killing
Yeah,
it right there.
And they're entrepreneurs.
That's what people in Brooklyn want. They don't want the same old goddamn taco. They can go get it from Conchita's taco truck.
Conchita's,
Fuck
which is a
that.
great taco
No,
place.
Bruce is saying, no, I want to change the industry.
Well, they
And look at
say that America's tastes and interests are constantly shifting, and we felt like our tacos needed a fresh start without any extra baggage. And by extra baggage,
historical baggage.
they meant all the Mexican stuff that's in tacos.
Who wants to fucking take social studies classes to figure out the history of a taco?
Not me.
And meanwhile, Bruce from Oklahoma said, no, I'll tell you what a taco is.
Yeah.
Boom. Eat it. Enjoy.
Well,
That's good.
I did like that he said that they migrated from Oklahoma.
That's
Like-
like
the
the Donner Party.
like the horse and buggy, like the
They
like
probably
the wagon.
did. It was a harsh winter last year.
It took them 17 years to get there, from Oklahoma to Brooklyn.
They started with 17 people. Only Bruce and Stacy made it out alive.
Well, you know what? I know this is off topic, and I want to go to our next new sponsor. But when people say things like they didn't migrate, I'm a transplant. You're not a transplant. You're not a fucking kidney. You moved. You moved from one place to one place because everyone told you it was cool.
You're really taking a stand
You
against
saw-
transplant. I
you
love
saw-
it, man.
I just don't like the fact they call it a transplant. Like, you weren't taken.
You
and
hear that
placed.
term a lot now.
I'm a
yeah.
transplant from. You moved.
Yeah.
You're not a fucking.
I'm a mover.
You're not a liver. We're in a transplant. We didn't transplant you. You saw Williamsburg and Teen Bot magazine and thought, like, I want to go there. I want to spend $3,900 for a shoebox and struggle and be angry and upset the whole time. But say I live in New York, 'cause it looks good on Instagram, because I can show me with the fucking Rockefeller Center tree behind me. Like, look, Mom, $4,000.
I'll tell you, this next sponsor really hit home because I used to be this occupation.
Yeah. Wait. Oh, you used to be.
was.
Oh. So Lenny's Life Guardian. Life Guardian. It's a Guardian. It's like an all. Oh, okay. I didn't know much about this, Kev. Lenny's Life Guardian has all your lifeguard needs. Over 3 aisles of suntan lotion.
Oh, fuck.
So SPF 10, 15, 30, 50.
That's 3+ aisles, too.
Yeah.
Holy shit.
Spray cans. Whatever you need.
Wow.
Copper tone.
Fuck you, son.
CVS brand. They even have CVS brand.
That's sick.
And it's not CVS. So that's how big they are.
That's awesome.
Over 3,000 varieties of whistles. Big ones, small
whistle
ones.
to be a lifeguard.
Whistles that have Bluetooth, so you can take a phone call while you're saving a life.
Fuck. You listen to Hall & Oates.
You listen to Hall & Oates. She's a man as you're getting eaten by a shark.
Is a man-eater?
Oh my God, that's just like apropos. Candy flavored whistles, which they don't last very long because I've eaten 4 of them in my lifetime. And mouthless whistles.
How does that work?
Guess where you put that whistle?
Yeah. Mine just got blown there, right?
Blown to mine. And we offer every variety of the Red Cross Lifeguard logo muscle shirt, new for 2019, rainbow colored.
Oh, that's going to be
jumping on that
seller.
bandwagon.
Well done.
We also carry celebrity dummies. Now, this is big. So when you practice mouth-to-mouth at home, you can be the star.
Oh, that's good.
What's that, Eva Longoria? I got it. Or, well, they don't have Eva Longoria. Like, currently in stock, actually, they have just David Hasselhoff, which is a given. He comes with a burger and a bottle of whiskey. Kanye West. And Whoopi Goldberg.
Whoopi Goldberg.
Because I always wanted to put my lips on Whoopi Goldberg.
Absolutely. Sister Act. Give me a break.
It's like it's a beanbag cushion with glasses. It's just like so unattractive. She's just like a fucking.
Oh man, I just turned red from that one.
Yeah, well, that's not hard. You're like,
I know.
Are you Swedish?
I'm the Swedish chef.
Scandinavian.
Yeah. I'm a Swedish chef.
All right. Come into our shady back room to view our sunglasses. Prices starting as low as $400. That's a steal.
Those sunglasses are fucking pricey.
And I got to be honest, they're lowballing here. I went to Sunglass Hut the other day. $400 is generous.
Yeah, it's those are good prices.
How much are these? Oh, those are $389 on sale. Okay, go
on sale.
Go fuck
I know
yourself.
it's bullshit. Yeah.
And don't forget to visit our lifeguard lookout tower ahead. Kids under 7 get to climb up for free, which is also
that's unbelievable. That's how you save lives early
it's life
on in
lessons.
life. Yeah.
If you can do it, you learn something.
I heard there's binoculars up there too. You can really spy on the whole store.
You can see all the suntan lotions. And
there's actually the lifeguard tower actually comes with a dirty seagull too. So
I think
authenticity.
All seagulls are dirty. Have you ever seen a clean seagull?
I know. You're right. They're eating trash out of your hands.
Seagulls haven't seen the beach in 3 years. The ones around here, like I'll go to McDonald's and see seagulls. Like,
I'm sorry I did that, but I'm just kind of sick of reading these things about all the murder that's happening, and I just want to. I know that you're into this thing, and I just got to tell you.
What am I into? What is it? Tell me.
Fucking vaping, man. Like it's bringing me down.
I'm not into it. I vape every day.
Lou, it's bringing me down, man.
Why?
Because it's killing people.
It's not. It's a lie.
33 reported dead. 1,500 reported illnesses from vaping. Was that popcorn lung?
See,
how
popcorn
does
lung.
How did that become a thing?
Popcorn lung is a myth. No one who ever vaped ever got popcorn lung. Look it up. Google it. Popcorn lung.
Wait, it has nothing to do with popcorn?
No, it does. So microwave popcorn has a chemical in it that when you inhale that shit, it gives you popcorn lung. But no one who ever... And in the beginning, vapes had the same chemical. There's not one case of someone getting popcorn lung from vaping.
So educate me here. We got a couple minutes, but tell me why this is a myth and what the real story is.
So in the years ago, when they first started making the vape chemicals, it had the same chemical, one of the flavor chemicals, because all vape is vegetable glycerin, propylene glycol, and nicotine.
Holy shit.
And flavors. There's 4 ingredients usually. Now, propylene glycol is in everything.
Right.
It's like a flavor thing. So like for example, people who like Fireball is a literal giant bottle of propylene glycol with cinnamon flavoring alcohol in it. That's all it is.
Holy shit.
Look it up. So propylene glycol is a flavor, but it used to have the same ingredient that was in microwave popcorn. Now, I guess there had been times, I must have some people who worked at the factory. I never heard anyone getting this, but if you open that bag and inhale some of that dust, you will get
popcorn lung.
Yeah, that thing, it can give you. I'm assuming it had to be people who worked in those factories.
Okay.
So they said,
it makes sense. You inhale that.
People who inhale that are going to get popcorn lung. I looked it up. Not one case of someone getting popcorn lung from vaping. Not one.
Let me ask you this. I got a statement here. It says this product contains nicotine.
Yep.
Nicotine is an addictive chemical.
Yep.
Isn't it more nicotine when you vape than actually a cigarette?
I don't know. See, okay, so the measurement of nicotine. So let's say I buy a bottle. I get the lowest amount, 3 milligrams. Okay. That's the lowest amount.
So what's like the extra large bottle?
Well.
Like, it is like Super Size Me with
no. The bottles are the same size. It's the amount of nicotine. I think the most you can go up to in like most regulars is like 12 milligrams. Okay. But they have something called nicotine salts, which is basically a small bottle, and it's pure. It's like 30 milligrams or 40 milligrams of nicotine. So you're only gonna put like a little drop.
Okay.
And it's just speed. Nicotine is just speed essentially. But the old days, all the nicotine was like 24 or 30 milligrams, and no one knew. And I literally was like, the old vapes. Anyone who vapes and used to vape 10 years ago or longer, you would like have to like drop it into the thing and like those cartridges. I would just get it in my mouth all the time. Dude, I was like a cokehead. I was just like in my apartment, just like. Yeah, whoa, awesome.
Did you know though that the kids are really getting on board with this whole thing?
Yeah,
like, there's a lot of kids out there, and there's actually this concerned magazine thing online. It's called the Chicago Parent, and they're really breaking it down.
Here at the Parent, We're going to break it down.
Yeah, it's really like, this is what they're saying. It said, if your teen or tween isn't vaping, they know someone who is, and they've been tempted. That's like behind the staircase shit. That's the kind of stuff that's going on here. And you're glorifying this, Lou. No, it also says, even the kids you would never suspect would vape might be. From my experience, this is a woman, her name is Ruby Johnson. She said, from my experience, I would say, don't be surprised if your kid is trying it. It's incredibly pervasive.
Do I have my
There's
Whitney?
something about it that doesn't feel as bad as smoking cigarettes. Almost like it's the video game version of smoking. Says Carrie, an Oak Park mom who was surprised when she found an unfamiliar charger in her son's room. I was really surprised as he had previously seemed pretty against vaping and had even written a research paper outlining the dangers of it. He must have gotten an A.
All right. My thing always to the kids vaping is be a parent.
Yeah.
You're in charge of your kid.
Yeah.
If your kid's smoking cigarettes, because before vapes existed, those kids who would vape would probably smoke. Keep an eye on your kid and talk to your kid and let them understand, whatever.
To give you a quick rundown here, and I want to ask you how many flavors you've tried of this list.
I have tried quite a few flavors.
Have you tried blue cheese flavored vape?
No.
Nacho cheese flavored vape?
No.
Butter?
I have not tried butter.
Currywurst?
I don't know what that is.
Roast chicken?
Definitely not.
Jaeger bomb?
Ooh, no.
Pumpkin spice?
Maybe.
Hot dog?
Definitely not.
Milk?
Never a milk flavor. I tend to go in the fruit flavors like mango.
This is why it's really getting shut down, Lou. Because of bullshit like this. Look at that fucking list. How gross is that shit? Butter vape?
I want to try bacon. There's bacon on here. Currywurst. I didn't try the meat ones.
Absinthe, too.
Absinthe sucks in general. But no. No, I mean.
That's a rumor.
So, we're going to
But what about the murder,
Lou? It's not murder. 100,000 times that many people die from cigarettes every day, and there's not like here's the we're gonna end the show here because I do believe that there's like anything in inhaling of anything is not good. Whatever. Most of the people who died and got sick is because they were using the weed. Everyone's THC vape.
That's what it was, and they don't say that. That's what I don't.
So they
like.
did two
They
things.
don't say that when you do those articles.
They did. That's most of them. It's not all of them, but it is 99% of them. What happened is
you're right.
Two things happened. One, these companies that like these under black market, whatever you want to call them, just basically bought like THC vape and wanted to cut it, I assume, to make more. So what they did was they ran out of either propylene glycol or vegetable glycerin. So they go, oh, vitamin E oil is cheap. Let's use vitamin E oil. So they bought over-the-counter oral vitamin E oil, which when you take through your mouth is fine. When you take it through your lungs, it's very dangerous. And they were selling some CBD ones also. And what they did was, which is so fucking stupid, they bought topical CBD. CBD that's for like on your skin, not for ingesting, and put that in it. And people were inhaling that. That's how they got sick. That's why they got sick. They fucking...
That many people though did that?
Yeah, I mean, listen, 33 people died because they must have got the same. Because you go online, the sources are slim, I'm assuming, and a lot of them are in the same area. There was a lot of them were like Utah and like the Midwest. There's a few scattered, but for the most part, they came from people making their own shit. That's it. I mean, is it a risk? Anytime you inhale something, sure, it's not healthy, but I definitely feel a difference. When I smoke cigarettes, I feel like shit. When I vape, I do not feel like shit.
Wow.
I don't cough.
That's a winning endorsement right there.
There you go.
Nice.
So want to wrap it up there? Come on, kids. Come vape with Lou. Come vape with Uncle Lou.
Yeah, Uncle Nicotine.
I'm gonna make a video. We're gonna post this video today, so you'll see this video, and then I'm gonna get on the Instagram page, the Big Bucket of Chicken Podcast.
Okay.
And I'm just gonna make a story of just me vaping like a piece of shit for like 10 minutes, or until like for as long as I feel like doing it, until my mouth hurts. That's a promise.
I hope that
if I'm not here,
everything works out. Yeah. If it doesn't.
And also, I want to say,
I'm doing the show solo.
I'm actually going to Tennessee tomorrow. I'm going for the week with my sister and her fiance.
Can you use my favorite pickup line when you get there?
Kev, what's your favorite pickup line?
Are you from Tennessee? Because you're the only 10 I see.
I will try it.
Try it.
My girlfriend won't like that, but I will try it.
Oh, you're going with your girlfriend?
No,
Okay.
she's not going to be there.
Oh, okay. Well, fuck it.
All right, guys. Thanks for watching. The cameras are that way, you piece of shit.
I don't know.
Episode 4. We're really happy. Check it on Instagram, the Big Bucket of Chicken Podcast on Instagram, YouTube, and if you go in that link in the description, you'll see it on Facebook. I'll post it everywhere later. Thanks, guys, for watching. Peace out. Kill it.